All right, guys, welcome to the Women's Ninja Association competition here at MLAB Ohio. My name is Megan Budway. I'm going to be on the mic with you guys all weekend on the live stream. I am the founder of the Women's Ninja Association. Behind me is our preteen division. They just had their course walkthrough. They got their rules. They're walking through with their coaches, and I'm going to walk you guys through the course as well. So for our preteens, this is a side-by-side flow course. They're not really racing the person next to them. They're each going to be scored individually, but it is just more fun when you have somebody next to you to push you and your pace. They're going to start on this red starting block with the rope in their hand. They'll get that 3, 2, 1 countdown. They're going to swing to their next block. Then they've got hands and feet going across these quad steps. They can use any part of the trampoline they want, and they must stick their landing on that green landing platform. They're going to jump up next, monkey bar their way across the ring toss, landing on that gray platform that our ladies are on right now. From there, they're going to be rounding this corner. They're going to be using these flying bar cradles with their feet, jumping out from the flying bar cradle to the trapeze bar here. Their point is once they make contact and touch this trapeze bar. From there, they can use our DGS fidget spinner, one of our amazing sponsors, to throw anywhere on that purple butterfly made by Pop and Hold. These butterflies are raffled off here at MLAB, and we appreciate one of our sponsors, which is Pop and Hold. They're gonna dismount to this block. They can use their feet only on this diamond, anywhere on the diamond, to grab this ring, which is gonna slide down the track to the next diamond, and they are clear on this obstacle. Once they dismount to the black landing platform, they must stick that landing. And then our final obstacle, the ladies may use their hands on this trapeze. They may use their hands on the top of this butterfly on those blue juggy cliffhangers. It's gonna drop down. Then they can use anywhere on this spinning disc. They're gonna dismount to their platform and hit our Ninja Works buzzer. Ninja Works is the exclusive timing system partnered with the Women's Ninja Association. It is currently about 10:57. We're gonna start our first runners in the preteen division at 11:15, so stick around. Stage 1 for all of our ladies is a WNL style flow course. This means that they will gain points for every obstacle that they clear. It comes down to our lady that has the most points with the least amount of time at the end of the course. If they do fail an obstacle, they will get to continue running until their 2-minute time limit runs out, but they will not continue gaining points after that fall. In order to be our preteen champion this weekend, our ladies must have the lowest combined point score between stage 1 and stage 2. Each placement they get will give them a number. So if they get first on stage 1, that's going to give them a 1. Second gives them a 2, and so on all the way through. If they get second on stage 2, they would combine, let's say they got first on stage 1, and they'd have 3 points total. So the lowest number of points is going to determine our winner. If we have a tie for the number of points between two ladies, the tiebreaker will be whoever places the highest on stage 2. So for example, if we have somebody that places first on stage 1 and third on stage 2, that's a combined total of 4 points. But we have another lady that places second on both courses. That's also a combined total of 4 points. The lady that placed second on stage 2 placed higher, so she will be the winner overall for our preteens. If you missed our announcement this weekend, we are expanding the Women's Ninja Association. Our goal for the 25-26 competition season is to have 4 qualifiers across the United States, leading to one finals round. If you would like to apply, your gym would like to apply to be a host gym for the Women's Ninja Association, you can scan that QR code right now in the corner of the screen, or you can visit any of our social media or website, fill out the application, and we are looking again for 4 qualifier gyms and 1 finals gym to host a WNA style competition. Shout out to some of our amazing sponsors this weekend. Thank you, MLAB, for hosting. Thank you to Coach Jen, who was our WNL Coach of the Year last year, for putting these courses together. Jen is very, very good at making female changes to courses and keeping the women in mind. Thank you again also to Michelle for having us here as well. Thank you to WNL for making this a special event qualifier. The top 3 ladies in every division will be qualifying straight to this season's World Championship, which will be in June in Greensboro. They get to skip over their regionals. Thank you to DGS. They are providing a $200 gift card for all of our first place winners this weekend. Thank you to NinjaWorks for being the exclusive partner with the Women's Ninja Association, helping bring all of this comp to life and giving us these amazing purple overlays for our live stream this weekend. Thank you to True Chalk, Roadrunner, Pop and Hold, Duonamic, Commentator Ninja, NSC, Olo, and Friction Labs. Our elite women that also participate in NSC, they are gaining points in this competition, which will help put them in a better position for next season and their run order at NSC competitions, which is super cool. All of our ladies were asked to fill out a little information card that I'll be reading during their run. These runs are going to be very quick, though. It is a 2-minute time limit, but our ladies are moving fast through this flow course. I asked them all where they train, how long they've been doing ninja, and the biggest question was what female ninja do they look up to? So if you're in the chat right now, you want to drop in what female ninja do you look up to, or who inspires you in the ninja community? We're going to be starting our first two runners in about 10 minutes here in the preteen division. A quick reminder for you guys watching from home, when we start our stage one runs, we do only have one camera here that's going to try our best to follow both girls at the same time, but you will be able to see both girls' names, both girls' time, and their obstacle completion on the screen as we go through the course. We've got 5 minutes until our first preteen runner is going to step up to the course. Thank you so much again to WNL for making this a special event qualifier. We really appreciate the way that WNL has been looking at changes for women too. Last year was the first year in Tier 1 that every single division, regardless of gender or age, came down to Stage 3 for the World Champion. That was super cool to see. If you guys are watching from home, drop in the chat who you are watching and who you are cheering on today for our Women's Ninja Comp here at MLAB. Our first two runners will be stepping up here shortly. In a couple more minutes.
I get to take this now.
All right, we're taking Emery and Lucy to the starting platform for stage 1. Again, we've got one camera following the action today. We're gonna try our best to keep both ladies in the frame, but you can see at the top, they both have their timer showing and you'll be able to see their obstacle completion as well and follow along from home. Our first two runners today are Emery and Lucy. Lucy trains here at MLAB Ohio, and Emery trains at the barn. Lucy's been doing Ninja for about 3.5 years, and Emery has been doing Ninja for 8 years. She's 12 years old, so she's been doing Ninja for over half of her life. That's crazy. Lucy looks up to Jen Sanders as the female, and Emery looks up to Isabella and Sydney, two amazing elite ladies that you guys saw last night run. Make sure everything's ready to go. You gotta reconnect to our Wi-Fi really fast for Ninja Works. All right, looks like we're ready to go here. We've got everything up on the screen. Our first two runners, Emery and Lucy, are ready for action. 3, 2, 1, and they are, Lucy and Emery stepping their way through those quad steps. They are neck and neck right now, both jumping out. It looks like Emery's got a little bit of a height advantage here over Lucy, but Lucy is right behind her. Stepping around, Emery's already on that trapeze. Lucy close behind. Emery dismounting off of that pop and hold. Lucy catching that pop and hold. She just needs the dismount. Emery's on the final obstacle here, but Lucy is close behind. Emery on the disc, just needs the dismount, and that's a buzzer for Emery. Lucy's throwing now to our butterfly, makes the catch. All she needs now is the disc and the dismount. Throws, catches, she's got to get her swing back in line, makes the dismount, and 2 full clears for our first 2 runners. Great job, ladies. Emery with a 30-second clear, Lucy with a 42-second clear. Next, we've got Julia and Nina. Julia is 12 years old, coming out of Ascend. And Nina is also 12, coming out of Authentic Movement Training. Julia looks up to Jessie Lebrecht and Addie Herman, and she's been training for 5 years. Nina looks up to Addie Herman and Jessie Graff and has been training for 6 years. These preteens are no joke. These girls are speedy. Let's see Julia dismounting first. Nina is right behind her. They are neck and neck right now looking for that dismount. Julia gets off first, but Nina's jumping out, hits that diamond, makes the dismount. It is so loud in here. I love the energy going right now between these two ladies. And Nina is off the obstacle with the linked dismount and a clear. Julia clearing in 32 seconds, Nina clearing in 28 seconds. That right there is a really good example of it is not about how you start, it is all about how you finish these courses. Great job, ladies. That puts Nina with a 28-second clear in first right now. I hope you guys can hear the energy going on in here. We've got Annie and Sophia. Annie is 12-year-old out of Steel City. Sophia is 13 out of Ascend. Annie looks up to Michelle Warrenke and two of her training partners, Ashlyn and Savannah. She's been training for 5 years. Sophia looks up to Teach Taylor Johnson and has been training for 3 years. They're right in line. Sophia makes the throw to the pop and hold first. Annie is right behind her and dismounting simultaneously. They are neck and neck right now, both getting off of that diamond, jumping out, building their swing. Annie makes the throw first. Sophia right there linking. Looks like she was gonna link that dismount, but Annie is off first and Sophia is right behind with another full clear. 40 seconds and 41 seconds. Wow. Crazy. These runs are so much fun to watch. I hope you guys are having just as much fun as I am at home. This is a big division too. This is awesome. Up next we've got Claire and Autumn. Claire trains at MLAB. She looks up to Coach Jen. She is 12 years old and has been training for 3 years. Autumn is 12 as well. She trains at Iron City Ninja. She looks up to Frankie with a bunch of exclamation points, and she's been training for 5 years here. All right, looks like they're both turning the corner right now. Claire gets out to that trapeze first, looking for that pop and hold. Looks like she wanted to go for that dismount, but now Claire is dismounting and Autumn is right behind her. Claire is out first on that obstacle. Autumn clearing the diamonds. Claire throwing to the butterfly. All she needs is that disc and the dismount. Catches the disc, looking to line her swing up, but Autumn is right behind her. Autumn spinning out a little bit here. You have to be able to control your body. Her hands are too close together. There she goes. Coach is telling her to widen her grip. She's got to really get her legs underneath her. Looking for that dismount, spinning. The crowd is cheering her on and she gets it with a clear. Way to fight through that, Autumn. Awesome. We still got Nina in first place right now with that 28-second time. Up next, we've got Kaylee and Kayla taking on the course. Kaylee is from Ascend. She's 11 years old, has been training ninja for 4 years. Kaylee looks up to Addie Herman. Kayla is 11. She trains here at MLAB Ohio. She looks up to her coach, Jen Sanders, and she's been doing ninja for 6 years. Kaylee off to a speedy start, but Kayla right behind her. Kaylee is already rounding that corner. I've seen Kaylee compete a lot through the years I've been doing ninja, and she is known for moving. She is already on the last obstacle here. Kayla is on the pop and hold. Kaylee's just got to make that dismount, and she is done. Wow. What a fast run from Kaylee, but Kayla is not giving up. She is making her way through. She has the whole 2 minutes to get through this course. Throws out to the butterfly, sets herself up in a linking position, catches the front of the disc, arches her back in her backswing to keep from spinning, and clears there. Wow. So that actually bumps Nina down to second and puts Kaylee in first place with a 24-second clear. Fantastic. Our next two runners are Cora and Grace. Grace trains at Action Norwood. She's been training for 7 years. She's 11 years old, and she looks up to Addie Herman. Cora is from Iron City Ninja. She looks up to Jen Sanders and her coach, and she has been training for 4.5 years. Turning the corner, Grace jumps out first, but Cora is right behind both of the pop and hold. Cora links the dismount. Grace getting that dismount. Cora's getting off the diamonds, but Grace is right behind her. They are neck and neck building their swings. Both ladies throw. And Grace links through the final lane for the clear. Again, it is not how you start these courses. It is how you finish these courses at the end. Those links at the end put Grace slightly ahead at the end. You can see 26 seconds versus 28 seconds on that course. We are flying through these runners. Our next two are Lucy and Lauren. Lucy trains here at MLAB. She looks up to Claudia, who is one of our elite athletes, actually walking the course with her. She's been training for a year and a half. She's been on team for a year. Lauren trains at Ascend. She looks up to Addie Herman, and she's been training for 6 years. And Lauren is off that obstacle first. Lucy's trying to get her swing, getting some coaching advice. There she goes. She just had to get her hips back behind her. Lauren is already on that pop and hold butterfly, making the dismount, headed off to the diamond dash. And Lauren is on the last obstacle while Lucy makes her way throwing to that pop and hold butterfly. Let's see what Lauren does here. Lauren had the link, but didn't go for it. And Lauren is clear. Lucy making her way through. Lucy is on the final obstacle here, building her swing up. I cannot explain how crazy loud it is in this gym right now. It is so awesome hearing all of the ladies cheering for each other on the sideline. You can see on the live stream the whole crowd, and Lucy with the clear as well. Great job, ladies. Let's take a look at that leaderboard here. Kaylee is in first right now, 24 seconds. Grace with 26, Nina with 28. Back to our next two runners. We've got Vivian and Addison. Addison trains at Jungle Gym, another Florida ninja that made the trip all the way out here. We appreciate that. She looks up to Caitlin Bergstrom Wright, and she's been training for 6 years. Vivian trains at Ascend. She looks up to Lily and Charlotte Barrett, and she's also been training for 6 years. These girls are neck and neck. Vivian makes the dismount first, but Addison is right behind her. They're both on the last obstacle. Vivian looking for those links all the way through the last lane. Addison does as well. 2 buzzers for our girls. Addison really, there was a gap halfway through there, but she really closed that gap on that last obstacle. Limiting the number of backswings is definitely going to help you have the fastest time possible out here on these courses. We've got 3 ladies left, 2 races. We've got Frankie and Maggie. Frankie trains at Iron City Ninja. She looks up to Autumn, who I think we saw race already, and she's been training for 3.5 years. Maggie is out of the barn. She looks up to Isabella Folsom, and she's been training for 3 years. Let's see. Looks like we've got Frankie out front right now, but a link dismount from Maggie sets her ahead by 1 whole obstacle. Maggie's on the last obstacle, and so is Frankie. Maggie sets for the link, throws to that disc, but she's got to get her legs underneath her here to stop that disc from spinning. Frankie is right behind her, and they both dismount almost simultaneously as Frankie links that final dismount there. With those spinning discs, if you don't catch them the way you want, they will spin you out. So those girls that are linking that dismount, they're catching and going right away and not spinning. And our final runner here is going to be running by herself. This is Miss Ava. Ava is 12 years old. She trains at Ninja Fit in Georgia. She looks up to Jessie Graff. Oh, and she says Megan Budway too. Thank you, Ava. I've had the privilege of coaching her for some private lessons. She is so fun to train with. She's been doing Ninja for 6 years, but only competing for 4, and she's making her way through this course on the slider. She's on the last obstacle now, building that swing up. Let's see if she goes for the links here. And, oh, just falls back on the last dismount, but that is okay. She knew that she needed to link that dismount in order to have a fast time. And sometimes when you're trying to move that quick and make those moves, you just slip up a little bit. And that is okay. She really went for it there. So let's take a look at that leaderboard here. We've got Kaylee in first with 24 seconds, Vivian in second with 26, Grace right behind Vivian, 26.63, Addison with 28, Nina right behind that with 28.63. These times are so close together. We're going to be giving these girls a little bit of redemption here on the stage one because a lot of them did travel a long way, so we want to give them some time on obstacles. They will be running their stage 2 course tomorrow, and we have to keep in mind that the winner comes down to where they place on both stages with the combined points. They want the lowest amount of points possible. That's going to do it for our preteens on stage 1. They're going to get a little redemption time. Then we're going to be resetting our course to run stage 1 for our teens and our young adults that will be joining us around noon. Thank you again to all of our amazing sponsors, to everybody who helped make this competition possible. As a reminder, we are looking for host gyms for next season. So if your gym would like to host a WNA comp, we are looking for 4 gyms across the country. Well, 5 because we need a finals gym as well. You can go to our social media. You can check out our website and fill out the application if you would like to host a WNA competition. My name is Megan Budway. I am the founder of the Women's Ninja Association. I will be on the mic with you guys all weekend long. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will be back at noon with our teens and young adults.